Good morning from Stamford Bridge to Wembley. We're keeping the blue flag flying high for one last re-scene to wrap up the campaign, unless we win the cup final later, in which case we'll be back for another one after that. There's some substandard football going on here, so apologies if you hear that. They're really rubbish. You don't need to see any of it, but it's for charity, so you know, all good. Since we were last here, gents, trophy, medals, we've had it all packed.
Some party, by the way. It was an amazing party. Loved every single moment of it, and because there was no pressure on it, it made it all the better as well.
The sun was blazing down on West London. The party was starting, of course, when JT left the field after 26, 27, maybe about 28th minute by the time he left the field.
Talk about access all areas. Nathaniel Chaloba was our guest cameraman. Just have a look at this for post-match celebrations close up.
Into the belly of what's going on in the dressing room with the players, and because Nathaniel's one of the lads, they will open up. You can see how they're acting. They're actually normal, and you're right into the belly of the beast.
This is a moment that every fan thinks about, isn't it? You know, and you walking out there, the noise, the cheers when they've walked out, they're kind of looking forward to it for an entire season. You're actually living it here. Nathaniel, he's the cameraman that keeps on giving.
This is brilliant. Getting in right in there. That's what fans want to be. We're getting an insight as to what it's like, and we feel like we're standing in there with the lads as they get their medals.
Sunderland was the end of the season then, boys. What are you going for your standout moment, good or bad, all moments?
Well, my standout good and bad moment actually happened in the same game. It was Arsenal away. You know, we were getting absolutely thumped, 3-0. Didn't flatter them at all. And then, of course, the moment that Antonio Conte went to 3 at the back, there's a brilliant shot of Alonso coming on the pitch holding up 3 fingers. And that was the moment our season changed. So my worst moment was getting thumped 3-0 at half-time to Arsenal. The best moment was going 3 at the back.
Everything
which changed
afterwards.
Everything.
5-0 against a good Everton side, and I've been around this place a long time, and that is the best performance of 90 minutes that I've ever seen from a Chelsea team. It was stunning.
And speaking of that game, we've done an interview with Antonio Conte, which you're going to be seeing all of very soon, and it's very special, taking us through various moments of the season. He had a particular anecdote about that Everton game.
The best performance in this season. To win 5-0, to play very well. Yeah, it was great, and I remember my assistant coach told me, look coach, that our fans are singing your name. And then I understood, and I told them thanks.
Hasn't he done well? Antonio Conte, what a season.
It's Costa! Yeah! Won it! N'Golo Kante! Oh, fantastic from Kante! What a brilliant goal! Williams can't touch him, Hazard's put it in! It's another moment of genius!
Costa would love a shot, he's had one now! Oh, it's beautiful!
Adored by the Stamford Bridge faithful, respected hugely by his players, his peers and his colleagues. Quite simply, the best in the business.
The cake is good. Yeah. I'm jealous. If you offer me a bit, yeah, I taste.
Discotheque music, boom, boom.
Pedro! Tick another one off, folks. Nearly there. Pulled back by Spilicueta in! Michy Batshuayi, the unlikely hero! Antonio Conte's Chelsea, champions of England.
Come on, the Chelsea, come on!
It has been an extraordinary season for him for a variety of reasons. Maybe the thing above everything else, mate, he's having to take on Pep Guardiola, Jose Mourinho, Jurgen Klopp, Arsene Wenger, you know, top managers at top. He's done it playing brilliant football and being loved as well, not only around this place, but around British football.
And around Cobham, where he's been lots of fun and so have his players. Have a look at this.
3 players.
Over the course of the season, lots of bits from Cobham and elsewhere have gone viral. We're going to pick our favourite clips now. Mine is Jody Morris, the best bit of skill of the season. Absolutely awesome, hands in pockets, straight to the lad who's taking the throw in. Jason, pick me a moment. Something funny.
Yeah, my one was doing Friday Night Live with Gigi. We had William and David Luiz, and I said I laid down the gauntlet to the lads. Who is the most famous person you have in your phone? Who can you FaceTime? Well, David Luiz did not disappoint with Kaka.
Hey!
Say hello to Chelsea fans and Chelsea TV, bro, please.
Hey, Chelsea fans, Chelsea TV, hi, Ricardo Kaká, David's friends, thanks Williams so much.
Which also contained that same programme, Will is me.
Anyone famous for dinner, who would it be?
Anyone in the world.
You could choose 3
Anyone
people.
in the world?
Anyone in the world. You could know them or not know
I
them.
think, let me see.
William, who would be on your dinner table? Yeah.
Will Smith?
Barack Obama.
Will Smith?
Barack Obama?
Yes.
Will Smith?
No.
No, you can be anyone you
Anyone you
like.
want.
You don't even have to know them.
So Barack Obama
No, Will Smith, the actor.
Will Smith, the actor.
Ah, Will Smith, yes.
You don't understand my accent.
And Pat, yours?
And I have to say, I love the fact we have a brilliant atmosphere down at the training ground. And because they're having a laugh all the time, that's led to the team spirit. And nothing encapsulated it better than Lee getting hammered again.
Chelsea go in search of another. Oh!
And so to the treble-winning youth team, gents. Southern Section champs, Youth Cup winners for a 4th time in a row. They beat Man City in the final again. Scored 5 goals in the second leg of that. They were awesome. And then they won the league.
Yeah, it's been a fabulous season again for the academy. And everyone down there, Neil Barth, Jim Fraser, and of course Jody Morris.
Won everything, but also produce players that get a chance of getting into the first team. And that's what they keep on doing. And
Including maybe Trevor Chalobah, but he won't get in the first team if he keeps blanking the manager.
You're having such a laugh, though.
He didn't know he was there, did he?
Gaffer has a good laugh with it, though. That's a good thing.
Not only did they win the Youth Cup, they won the league, and it's the first time Chelsea's youth team have won the league in whatever form it is since 1984. They did that by beating Reading. They had to beat them in the last game of the season. They beat them 3-0 with Mason Mount scoring the last goal. What a season he has had. Now, speaking of young players, that brings us to...
Game
of... 1,000 plus matches played by more than 40 different lone players over the course of the season. 126 goals, 26 of them scored by Wham Bam Tammy Abraham.
Tammy's whammies! The boy has delivered. He needed this challenge. He needed a step up in class. I would love to see him in the Premier League. It's probably a bit too early for him to come back here next season. Maybe not. But I want to see him in the Premier League.
Well, you think of what happened to Nathan Ake, how he jumped up with Bournemouth and he came back a player. And it may well be that Tammy's pretty close. I think he's got the quality. I think he's not far away just now. And maybe 6 months or half a season in the Premier League, lower levels, and then we'll find out if he can cut it there.
Game of Loans will return in August. And so to the final game of this incredible season, and hopefully it's going to end with a double. Arsenal at Wembley later today. I think it's going to be an annihilation. We've got loads going on at the ground. Him him, me, Idegger Johnson, Jodie Morris, YouTube sensation George Benson and Lee Parker. But I'm going 4, maybe 1. I might give them 1.
I think it's going to be tighter than that. I really do. I think we'll beat them. I think we will. I think we can control the tempo of the game. But do you know what? It's a refereeing decision away from it being an Arsenal win or something happening. We're going to win this game.
Pat, do you not think that Chelsea have the stones to come back if Arsenal did get the opening goal and that Arsenal don't?
And the fact that they have got certain weaknesses in certain areas, i.e. centre-back, I mean, it's going to be tough for them. I mean, if you're an Arsenal fan just now, you are scared to death. Now, it's not a foregone conclusion, remember, 5 games in a row they've won since they went to 3 at the back. I wonder where they got that idea. They've actually played quite well. But player for player, we're miles ahead of them.
We should win this game, right?
If we turn up with the attitude, like the gaffer says,
right.
if we're angry...
And you know they will.
Well, I hope so. I hope
We bring our A game, Pat's right, we'll win this. But football ain't like that. 2-0 I'll go.
Diego Costa is licking his lips just a few hours from now, terrorising their 3rd choice back 3, and he is enhanced odds 2-1 with our betting partner William Hill to score in a Chelsea win. Stick the house on it, asterisk, don't actually stick the house on it. So what are you going for?
2-0 I'm going for, Ben.
Score?
I'm going for 3-1. I think we'll cruise it.
4-1. Can Chelsea win the FA Cup for an 8th time? You 8-bit they can. See ya.